Hello everyone, my name is Christian and today I'm going to be doing a Stephen King tier list. And I miscounted how many Stephen King books I've read, and it ends up I've read 16 and not 15. I ended up forgetting about the book Misery, which is somewhere here. I know I added it, but um, yeah, here it is. Okay. But I'm very excited for this because I had thought I'd read my 15th book, and I haven't done a tier list yet, and I feel like 15 is a nice round number, 16. So my goal is to basically limit myself to like 3 or 4 books for every column. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to try and re-list this so it's in order of how I read it. Okay, it looks like I have everything in order of basically how I read it. So the first book I ever read was The Shining, and I loved it. I think this is an A tier book. I was not bored at all while reading it. I enjoyed the movie for the most part, but I don't really like the changes because I feel like there's a lot more going on with the character work than what the movie does. But I do really love Stanley Kubrick. But I really love the book, so I'm going to give it an A. Carrie, I really love that book too, but it didn't really stick with me. I think I definitely prefer the movie compared to the book, so I'm going to give this a B. Misery is one that I loved it, and it's stomach turning, and it was just amazing. I love the movie too. I don't know which one is better in terms of movie versus book, but I do really enjoy the book a lot, and I also really enjoy too that there is a connection to the It book. I think maybe I read It first or Misery, but Misery I'm gonna have to give an A. I think I do enjoy Misery more. I think the ending's a little stronger than The Shining. I think The Shining has my least favorite ending, so that's why it's not an S tier book. But It, this one I'm going to have to give the best on A tier because I really, really love this book. It's very long. It's very character focused. You will know every single person in the town of Derry when you finish this book. I really love all of the space turtle stuff at the end of the book. I loved, I think it's Eddie. He kind of gets sent out to space, and there's a lot of weird stuff going on. With that, there's a lot of like Lovecraftian stuff as well. I love the villain of Pennywise is fantastic. Like this book is it just never stops, and I love it. I do not like any of the film adaptations though, or the TV series. Both of them I do not like whatsoever. They're just very boring. I think part 1 of the new movies was a lot better than any of them, but it's still like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 at best. I just don't like jump scares. But Revival, I'm going to have to give this an S tier. This was a book I read in like 2 sittings. I could not stop reading it. I love the character work. I love all the scares. It's just awesome. I really love this book. I do have a review on this book, so I'll try to link that below. But it's amazing. I really want the movie adaptation to happen because I know that Ewan McGregor is interested in playing the lead, which I think he would crush that. Salem's Lot. I'll be honest, I did not like this book really that much. I did enjoy everything with the vampire. I thought that was awesome, but otherwise, I did not care. I really loved the character of Father Callahan, who shows up in another book in this tier list, but other than that, I just was not interested in the book. But there was some stuff I liked. Insomnia, that's gonna be an S tier. I think I do like it more than Revival because Insomnia is just such a deep character study about someone with insomnia, an older gentleman who I think is probably my favorite Stephen King main character. I just really love his interactions with everyone in town. I love that it takes place like 20 years after It, and it's not really a direct sequel, but it's still like the events from It do crop up in Insomnia, which is really cool. Now, The Dark Tower. The Gunslinger, I would say, is like B tier. Like, I enjoyed it a lot. I think maybe I enjoyed it more than Carrie, but I don't know. I think Gunslinger is not as good as Carrie. I don't know. It's a really weird book. It's a very weird book one. It's very cryptic. It's just odd. That's the best word I can think of for the Gunslinger. It's an odd book, and I definitely enjoyed reading it. I did not think it was boring. I loved it, but it was an odd book. But The Drawing of the Three, that is book 2. I think that is an A tier book. Not my favorite. I think it is better than The Shining, but Drawing of the Three continues the Dark Tower. The Wastelands, that is book 3. I think this was my favorite book yet of the Dark Tower. It's not my favorite Stephen King book, though. I think I do enjoy it more than Revival. That was just awesome. I love Revival and Wastelands, and yeah, S tier is the best of the best. Went Through the Keyhole. That's like a side novel that takes place, I think, between books 4 and 5, or maybe between 5 and 6. I can't remember. But he wrote this after book 7, so it's definitely more of a slice of life with Roland and the rest of the quartet. And it's fun. I mean, I read it in like a few sittings, and I wasn't bored, so I'll give it like a B. I did enjoy it more than The Gunslinger, just from page to page, but definitely not better than Carrie, because Carrie is just awesome. But yeah, Wizard and Glass, book 4. Very Alice in Wonderland coded. That was all my favorite stuff, but everything in the flashbacks I did not enjoy. That's all I will say. So I will say that's a C tier. I think I enjoyed it a little more than Salem's Lot, though, because Salem's Lot, at least Resident Glass has Roland and everyone that I love. But Wolves of the Calla, that's book 5. That's one I enjoyed a lot more than book 4, but I still didn't really enjoy it. Yeah, so I'm going to put it at the bottom of B. But book 6 of Dark Tower, I love this one. I still think it's a... I guess it's the bottom of the A. It's fun. I enjoy it. I just can't talk about these books because anything I say about these is a spoiler. But I love this one, and I'm so excited to finish the final book. So, from a Bewick 8, this is one that I did not like really at all, but there was some really cool stuff here and there. But is it better than Salem's Lot? I don't know. I don't think it's a D tier book. It's fine. There is some cool stuff. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna put it higher than Salem's Lot. Maybe that's controversial. I don't really care, but that's how I feel. So, yeah, I mean, it's a fun book. I mean, I'm not saying this is a required book, but if you're wanting to read all of Stephen King's books, I think it could be a whole lot worse than this. But this is not the best. Yeah, so anyways, Under the Dome, that's the most recent one I watched or read, and that was one that I DNF'd. I could not finish it. I got about 25% in, did not care, so I'm going to put it in D. D for DNF is basically what it is, but looks like I have finished the tier list. I'm like right at 10 minutes, so that's perfect. So let me know what you think of this tier list. Where would you put these books? I'm so happy to have started reading Stephen King. I would probably do another tier list at like 25. If you're a big fan of Stephen King, let me know, and maybe we can do a buddy read of his other books, or maybe even do a video. So that'd be cool. But thank you all so much for watching, and please have a great rest of the day.